Hello. In today's video, we're gonna be playing Factorio on a Raspberry Pi. Now, I don't want this cooler. I actually have an active cooler. So give me a second as I install that. Okay. We now have the active cooler and I put the fan in. Anyways, so let's actually put this in a case. So, over here, I got the lid and all the mounting screws. And now I need to find a screwdriver. Uh, well, I just had one. This one. Here we are. Okay. So, this is the official, I think this is the official case. I forgot. I've had this for a few weeks now. So let's actually not drop the screw into the case. Fun. Let's try to do this without. Or I could just continue to drop the screw. I don't know if I have another better screwdriver. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna get a better screwdriver. Okay. That won't work. Here we go. Okay. I missed the screw hole. There we go. Okay. No. Finally, I got it. Okay. Now we got the pie all seated in there. Let's close it up. Boom. Okay. Moving on to the software side. Okay. Moving on to the computer. We have the Raspberry Pi Imager. So, I have a Raspberry Pi 5. Let's go with the regular one. Choose storage. There we are. Okay, let's choose that. Enter host name, as we are playing on Factorio. So let's do Factorio as the host name, which makes the most sense to do Factorio. There we go. Want to make sure I spelled that correctly. Okay. Okay. We are now formatting the drive and writing the operating system. So I will be back when this is finished. Okay, it seems to have finished perfectly fine. So let's click finish. And let's go back to the camera. Okay. So I got the micro SD card right here. Let's plug it into the port on the back here. Okay. So everything seems to be set up correctly. It should have the operating system. I do need a keyboard and mouse, and I also want Ethernet. And I need to grab the power cable and a display port, or an HDMI cable. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I am back. I got an HDMI cable, or no, HDMI, Ethernet cable, and a USB mouse and keyboard from Logitech. I also have its power connector. So let's drop this over there. Let's plug that in. Okay. So this now has power. Let's plug in the Ethernet. Let's plug in the keyboard and mouse. And I also got a HDMI to mini HDMI cable. So let's hook that up. So let's plug it in. And then I'm going to route it behind here. Okay, that's all hooked up. Let's move it out of your way. Okay, and then let's see if I did everything correctly. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now we need to install Factorio onto the Raspberry Pi, and then we can get playing. Okay, we got Google now. So, we need to go to the... That's the wrong keyboard. We need to go to Factorio. Factorio.com. And let's log in. So give me a minute. Okay, we've been successfully logged into my Factorio account. So let's download. Oh, I think this should be the best option, as it's a Linux distro. Now, I'm not playing this on any form of storage. This is the single thing that we put in that has the operating system is all that this is. I don't know if this is gonna be possible. Honestly, doing this along with you guys. Well, I'll do some dabbling, and if I can fix this, or if I can't, you'll figure out what it's gonna be in the future. So, I ended up not being able to get work. I spent around an hour and 30 minutes dabbling inside of the Raspberry Pi menu. Maybe I'll think about doing a part 2 to this video. Sorry to like come out and say, hey, I can't do this. As I'm recording this, it's late. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get at least today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to successfully run it on a Raspberry Pi 5, at least in this video. I might do a part 2. If you know anything about setting up operating systems or doing stuff with Raspberry Pis, please comment down below or join on my Discord. I would love the support and the assistance, because I would actually like to play Factorio on a Raspberry Pi. Or at least just get it loaded and do some tinkering. And then if you guys like it, do maybe a playthrough running on the Raspberry Pi. But that's gonna be it for today's video. It's different from my other ones. If you like it, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to find what I do. I do many different types of things: Minecraft, Factorio, tech projects like this screen I built myself. And I would love to do more of this. I also do, or can do more specifically, do Lego builds. I recently just built this creeper. If you'd like me to build a Lego set, please comment down below. But thank you so much for watching.